Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have my WNBA player props for July 25th, 2025. Super excited to bring you three player props along with one best bet. Have some great information for this show. Took a lot of time, took a lot of research, just because now I am going to start keeping my stats. Didn't sit right with me not keeping my stats. I've always felt like it's a good idea. Some people do, very few people do because they don't want to hold that much on them, but I don't mind doing it because I want full transparency. Speaking of full transparency, yesterday we went 1-1 on our best on our player props. Asia Wilson did not cash. She sold the whole community basically, from what I'm hearing. And Gabby Williams also went ahead and cashed for us. She did go under her number. We ended up losing the over under bet with the Aces. The Aces did not show up in that game. I felt like Asia Wilson was a really good pick. We was getting almost a 10 PRA discount from her last three and even below her season average. So it didn't sit right with me to lose that bet, but it is what it is. We move on till today. Three, like I said, three great player props for you today, and I'm going to start keeping my stats. So you will see the stat sheet come back up after today. 100% transparency. I also want to thank all the new subscribers, all the people that comment on my videos and constantly are supporting me, win, lose, or draw. I do appreciate that because this is gambling, so you will lose sometimes. We don't want to lose too many times, and that's why we're going to keep our stats. If I find out that my stats are doing too bad, this is more for me than just you guys as well, because once my stats get so bad, I'm just probably going to take a break and get way to college football, NFL come if I'm not being profitable for the people out there. I don't want to give you bad picks. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about college football, NFL. I have season total picks up. Also, I have player prop picks up for the season. Absolute great market to be in. Probably my favorite market out of any market is future markets, and it's what I do the best. If I wasn't the prop king, I would be the future king because I actually do great in futures. 20 to 30% of my bankroll is probably going to be tied up in these futures, and I will go over that towards the season. So just take a look at these videos. I usually take about 2 hours maybe to do a WNBA video or NBA video, or maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours to do a college football NFL weekly video. This took me about 2, 3 weeks. So these two videos have a lot of information in there, a lot of stuff that is really good for you to go and watch. So go ahead and slide over to my channel. They're in a playlist along with team total picks that I have for three different conferences. So just in that whole folder, it's a lot of information. So go check that out. I even hyperlinked it here for you if you want to click on it, if you can click on it, depending on how you're watching. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to our picks for today. Brianna Stewart. We're hitting there with Liberty, the Brianna Stewart Liberty. I'm going against her under here. Brianna Stewart, yes, she is a very, very good player, but there's some reasons why I like her under here. Jonquel Jones is grabbing rebounds at an insane rate. She's coming in, getting into her usage rate. Also, she'll be guarding Alyssa Thomas, which will put pressure on her defensively and take her away from rebounding herself. 33 in the last three, 30 PRA average. I got her PRA projection at 29. 26 PRA last time versus this team versus the Mercury, so she went under the number last time. I think with Jones coming back, her numbers will start to go down a lot more. So I absolutely love this under. Her numbers haven't shifted enough for me. Give me the under 30 PRA for Brianna Stewart. It may creep up to 30.5. You can grab it there, but I do like the under 30 PRA for Brianna Stewart. Next person is Arike Agumale. Faded her before, and I'm fading her again now. She's going against the Valkyrie. They do a great job in guarding guards and taking away assists. One of the best teams in the league as far as stopping assists. Season average 22, PRA last three games is 16, PRA projections 18. Her role has changed a lot since Quinterly has entered the fold and started taking a lot of those minutes. Not to mention the Valkyrie defense is very good. Their score should be low. They're going to take away the perimeter. I think Paige Beckers gets a lot of shots up in this game. That's also going to take away some of her usage. Her minutes have been up and down, 25, 26, 31. So it's not consistent minutes. And anytime I get someone who doesn't have consistent minutes, and they're not a star, I'm gonna go with this. Also, she had a really good game last game, so it's a good time to fade her. Give me the under 21.5 PRA for Arike Ogumale. Last person on the docket is Tiffany Hayes of the Valkyries. Season average 19, PRA last game is 17, PRA projections 18. Once again, the Valkyries have a huge rotation and they do not have one particular player that gets a lot of minutes. And I don't like that when I come to vetting. She's been inconsistent at best. 13 in the last game versus the Valkyrie. Six overall PRA in her last game that she just played. So there's a lot of inconsistent there. Also, with the large rotation, you can't get a good idea on what's going to happen with her. I do love this under here for her. I do not think that I don't really like anybody from the Valkyries because of the rotation, because of the inconsistencies. And I absolutely love her under here. Season average 19, PRA, as I said, last three games is 17. It all bodes up. She's also up there in age, 20 under 21.5 PRA. I think it's a really good pick for us. Now for the Valkyries versus the Wings, I've already kind of said it, kind of alluded to it with my two other picks. I do like the under 163. This game should be played in a slower pace, even though the Wings play a very fast pace. The Valkyries are going to try to slow it down. 151 was the total last time they played. I expect a similar total or maybe a little bit higher here. The Valkyries, like I said, inconsistent with their rotation, so they don't have a star that's going to go out there and give them 30 points. Although the Wings do have Paige Beckers and she could go off, they also have they don't have a bunch of scores on that team. I really like this under 163 for the Valkyries versus the Wings. Now for a recap, we have Stewart under 30 PRA, Agumale under 21.5 PRA, and Hayes under 21.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. We have grew crazy. I think it's 80% in the last 2 weeks. I mean 2 months since we started the NBA playoffs, and I appreciate all the new subscribers. Go ahead and get on to this because it's going quick, man. We're going to the moon, I can tell. Also, leave a comment. Same people that have been commenting, I do appreciate it. Every time I see your comment, it actually does, make me happy, make me want to continue to do these videos. And a lot of people are watching that aren't commenting. So go ahead and, if you don't want to comment, that's fine, but leave a like at least. Hopefully we go 3-0. Once again, I'll start keeping my stats. Keep in mind those college football videos and those NFL videos are on my channel. Go check those out as well. And like I always tell you guys, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.